This is for all my content creators out there looking for a basic USB hub / docking station adapter for your content creation, for your extension of your monitors to an external monitor from your laptop, say a MacBook. Then you're in the right place, maybe, depending on what you are looking for in a dock. If you're looking for 4K 60 FPS, click off the video right now because this device won't do that. But anything below that, you're in the right place, and you're in the right place for the right price. Techies and gamers, and today I'm going to bring to you the UtechSmart USB-C hub for, I guess, mainly your MacBook, your laptop, content creation, editing, that sort of thing. YouTube content creators out there who make videos like this, gamers, streamers, you may need something like this if you're looking to extend to an external monitor at 4K 30 max, or if you're doing 1080p, you can get about 75 hertz depending on your refresh rate. In my testing, I'll show you how it worked for me, where I actually went beyond 60 FPS with this dock. So stay tuned, let's do it. All right, so in your box, all you get really is just this docking station here, this little USB-C hub, and a little small user manual here to get you all set up and to give you some details about what the dock can do, what it can't do, right? Looking at the hardware itself, obviously most of these docks coming in nowadays are all of this light metal aluminum build, which seems to work well for heat dissipation because these things can tend to run hot if you're running a lot of data through it. High resolution screens, you're charging your laptop, your mobile device, and you're working off an external drive, for example, and data is going back and forth through this USB port. So yeah, this can get pretty warm, but the aluminum structure keeps it cool. All right, so what do we got built into this UtechSmart hub? We have, looks like 3.0 USB-A ports, getting about a max of 5 gigabits throughput, which is more than enough for your data and content creation. You have an HDMI 2.0 port right there, so that'll allow you to get 4K resolutions from your laptop, from your mobile device. And you have a USB-C port here for 100 watt power delivery. You have some of the basic essentials here. Oh, and let's not forget, gigabit LAN port right there on the bottom in your face. So if you need to go wired for faster network speeds, that is a go with this device. So pretty essential, basic essential ports you need for your content creation, for on the go portability. The size of it is really small, smaller than the palm of my hand. The actual USB-C here build is pretty nice on the tip. This is also metal, of course, and a nice, strong, thick rubber casing here for where the cable goes through. So you're going to get some pretty decent speeds here. Now, snap my finger because it's a fun thing to do. I don't know what. Connecting this to my MacBook, I did a couple of tests. I tested for extension of display, the time lag or delay it takes from the point of when you connect it to the port on your laptop to the point it actually extends to your external monitor, which took about 3 seconds or so. So pretty fast. You don't have to wait so long if you're an impatient person like me. Nice connectivity, ease of use, no real drivers to install manually from any website. Some of these docks, USB-C hubs, higher end, more powerful, things that can push out 4K 60 frames per second, 60 hertz. Those tend to sometimes need a display link driver, for example, installed on your mobile device. This one, plug and play all the way. In that mode, you can extend to a monitor and have it so that it mirrors, so that way both displays are the same. For MacBooks, you want to set the priority monitor or the main display, or optimize it for the external monitor, which may be a higher resolution, bigger screen, because you want it to be optimized for that, because that most likely will be your main display. Now, I tested it with 4K. Yes, you get 4K, you get 4K 30. No problem. However, switching it over to my ultra wide monitor, which is 2560 by 1080, I was getting 75 hertz off of this USB-C dock. Now that monitor does 144 Hertz. So I was at least getting about half of the refresh rate on that, which was still pretty buttery smooth. So if I were editing, for example, on a screen like that, then I'm going to get a nice refresh rate. Testing data transfer speeds with this dock via a external SSD was also what I expected. So since it caps out at 5 gigabits speed, you're basically going to get what an SSD such as the Crucial X6, which was what I used in my example, and I get about 300 and let me check right now because I forgot the number. I got roughly 400 megabytes per second on the write speeds and 367 or so megabytes on the read speed. So this device by manufacturer detail specifications is that it goes about 500, and on a good Thunderbolt 3 and 4 port, you're gonna get about 800 megabytes per second. All right, Techies Gaming. So does this make the pass on the Tech Toys and Gaming Show? Absolutely. Coming in at about 29 bucks right now with the little coupon code you get on Amazon. Be on time. This is a good device for any content creators, also good for gaming, extending your monitors in meetings, for work from home. A lot of applications this device does meet those needs. Absolutely. Does not work with the Nintendo Switch. Don't ask that in the comments. I'm sure I'm gonna still get the question anyway because you missed this part of the video, right? I'm sure you did. But otherwise, solid piece of technology. I would say I'm loving these new docking stations coming out in this day and age. They are taking note and adding additional hardware features to control things like overvoltage and temperature control. Reading here on the site, it looks like it actually comes with this dual core chip, right? A dual core chip to ensure overcurrent protection and overvoltage protection, short circuit protection, and high temperature protection. So this will basically saying that it's never going to really overheat and burn out because it is a smart device and knows when to take it easy, right? A lot of us don't know how to relax when it's time to relax. Relax a little bit in life, right? No stress. End of the day, when you get this, you get just a little bit more than you pay for it. For content creators using DSLR cameras like myself, you don't have SD card slots on this particular model. They do have them. Just check their lineup on their website. I'll leave that in the description as well. But if you're using something like a MacBook Pro, M1, M2, that sort of thing, it's already equipped with an SD card reader. So kind of having the redundancy, I guess, maybe if you're using 2 SD cards at one time, but otherwise, for my purposes, for example, I don't actually need the SD card slot, so this works perfectly fine for my needs, and just be sure that it works fine for your needs as well. So if you're interested in this device, you can go ahead and check the link in the description. Go ahead and click that. It'll take you right to the device, and while you're down there, click like, subscribe, notifications, jump what?